Hello everybody, my name is Miracle Joy 26 and today we will be talking about the cycle of depression. So I do feel like depression is a cycle. It honestly is. You're up and then you're down, and some days are good and some days you just want to stay in the bed. So let me tell you how it goes. Sometimes you feel on top of the world and it's good, and sometimes you feel like, absolutely nothing. Yes, everybody does get temporarily sad. Sadness is a normal emotion, that's true, but depression is way different from being sad, and I'm going to make a video about that later, how depression differs from sadness. When there have been nights where I have suicidal thoughts that I just want to end it all because I see no light at the end of the tunnel. What I'm going through, I see no way climbing myself out of the hole that I fell into of depression. Insomnia keeps me up at night. It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not hip. It's not cool. It's really not. I wouldn't even wish depression on my worst enemy. When you feel like you're nothing and you feel worthless, that sometimes it gets so bad that you hope something happens to you just so you won't live another day. That's the darkness. That's the dark truth of depression. It's not something and we don't want attention either. And if you take medicine, that's great. If you don't, that's great. Different strokes for different folks. It's like I feel sometimes isolated from everyone. My friends, my family, my coworkers, from everybody. I feel isolated. Sometimes I feel like I'll never be good enough, or I'll never be great enough, or better than I'm just the lowest on the totem pole. Everybody's better than me. It's just a battle. When I have days that I'm happy, I get scared because I don't know how long the happiness will end. How long will I be happy? How long will this last? I get scared when I'm happy because it usually doesn't last that long. And all of you that say, oh, you can just be happy, it's easy. And it's not easy to just be happy. It's not. And then you get mad when I take medicine to help me be happy. I mean, which one is going to be? I love it when I'm happy, but when it's over, and then depression takes over again. I sometimes ask myself, will I ever truly be happy? Will I ever truly feel happiness? Sometimes I don't know. God willing, I hope I do. Sometimes I ask myself, why did God make me like this? Sometimes I ask myself that. But you can't ask yourself those questions because God made me fearfully and wonderfully made, no matter what. I also feel like people think it's something you can control. Yes and no, you can control it. But it's not something that goes away like that. Depression doesn't work that way. Trust me, I feel like what goes on in my head, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. The fact that I feel like I'm not normal and it's just something you just go. Everybody gets sad, but depression is on a whole nother wavelength. Like I said, it's like on a whole nother wavelength. I'm pretty sure, you get sad every now and then. That's okay. But when you start to feel suicidal, that's when it's considered depression. So if I had a nickel for every time I thought about taking my own life, I'm pretty sure I could pay rent for the next 10 years. And it's that bad sometimes. Even now, I still struggle. Just that today I had today I had I felt kind of depressed. But I'm just saying, it's not, depression is not hip or cool. It's something that a lot of people who are depressed do not want to deal with as it is. And it's weird how most people think that it's something to take lightly, and it's not. Like I said, if I had a nickel for every time I thought suicidal thoughts, I probably could pay my rent for the next 10 months. It's that serious. It's when you can't sleep at night. It's more than that. It's when you cry yourself to sleep at night. It's even more than that. It's when you don't feel like you're human, and you feel just isolated from everybody, and you feel like you have nobody to turn to but yourself, and you just wrap your... It's when insomnia knocks on your door and keeps you up till 6 a.m. and you get no sleep. It's when you feel like you have nobody. Depression is like when you feel like you have nobody to turn to but yourself. Nobody is going to accept you because you have this mental illness. You're depressed and schizophrenic. What man would want to love that? What person would want to be friends with someone that's not normal, that's a freak? That's how it is. You feel like you'll never be accepted. You feel like you're fighting a losing battle. 9 times out of 10, you pray for okay days, because sometimes that's the best it's going to get for a while. People think you just be sad for a couple of days, but under it all, just because I'm smiling and stuff, there have been periods of times where I have been depressed for like 3 to 5 months straight with no reason why, and I still have to put on a brave face. You still have to put on a brave face. That's what depression is like. That's the dark truth of it all, so far from what I experienced. I wouldn't wish depression on my worst enemy. Sometimes I wish I can show people what I feel, but I feel like if people knew how I feel, their heart would hurt like mine do. Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a nice day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down in the comment down below. And also share this video if you have a friend that's dealing with depression.